Hi friends, it's Miss Traver, and today I'm going to read the story Larf by Ashley Spires. It's written and illustrated by Ashley Spires, so that means not only did she write the words, but she also drew the pictures. So this story is a fiction story. It is made up. It is about a Sasquatch, which is a made-up character, a made-up creature that's supposedly huge and furry and can be scary, but this one's not scary. So we are going to read all about Larf. Ready? Have you ever felt like nobody knows you even exist? That's how Larf feels, and he likes it that way. Larf is a Sasquatch, the only Sasquatch it seems. He lives a quiet life in the woods with his bunny, Eric. Oh, look at Eric. Eric's so little compared to Larf. Larf is big. He was almost discovered once or twice. A hairy, 7-foot tall, scarf-sporting man-beast is pretty hard to miss. But luckily for him, people rarely believe in anything new and strange, and Larf is definitely strange. So the people are saying, it's a guy in a gorilla suit, an escaped circus bear. Aunt Mildred? A computer-generated fake, so they don't think he's real. Larf knows no one would ever leave him alone if they found out that he was real. The thought of all that attention makes him a little bit sweaty. Oh, poor Larf. So you can see he's thinking in his brain on this page, if people found out who I was and that I'm a real Sasquatch, they'd want to come take my picture and put me in the newspaper, and they would never leave me alone in the woods where I like to be. Larf fills his days happily on his own, jogging, taking Eric for walks, and gardening. Oh, how sweet. One morning, he notices an odd article in the newspaper. It claims that a Sasquatch is scheduled to make an appearance today in the nearby city of Hunderfits. Kind of sounds like 100, but Hunderfits. So that there's an article that a Sasquatch is scheduled to make an appearance. So, do we think that there's really another Sasquatch coming? What do you think about that? What's your prediction? Let's see. How can that be? He's not planning a trip to Hunderfits, and even if he was, he certainly wouldn't be going on a Wednesday. It's laundry day. Larf realizes this can only mean one thing. He is not the only Sasquatch in the world. If you look really closely, he has a little coffee mug on his tree stump, and it says #1 Sasquatch. And look at his laundry in his laundry bin. He would never go on a Wednesday because that's when he does his laundry. This could change everything. Larf isn't sure he wants a change, but having another Sasquatch around opens up so many possibilities. Teeter-tottering would no longer be impossible because you see Eric's on one side and Larf is on the other, and Eric's not heavy enough to pull down Larf. He could share hair grooming tips because he has got so much hair. And his witty commentary on cheesy movies would no longer go to waste. That settles it. Larf has to meet this other Sasquatch. Traveling to Hunderfits is generally something that he avoids. Avoids means it doesn't happen. When he's avoiding it, he tries not to go. He doesn't want to go. But this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Besides, Larf is a master of camouflage. He is sure to go unnoticed. So camouflage, that's a big word. Does anyone know what camouflage means? So camouflage means to blend in. He put on a hat and a pretend beard and pants and I think it's like a baby harness for his bunny Eric to come with him so that he blends in. But is he really blending in? Because the people are saying, Billy, don't stare. And Billy's saying, what is that? And then the person walking by is saying, Aunt Mildred? On the way, Larf starts to wonder what the other Sasquatch will be like. If this guy is making appearances, then he could be a little bit of a showboat. Larf isn't sure he wants to be around someone like that. So when he means showboat, he means that this guy who's having the show to be his Sasquatch show, he's thinking maybe he likes to show off that he's a Sasquatch, and Larf doesn't like to do that. He likes to be in the woods and in his own space and not really showing off to everyone. What if they don't get along? What if the other Sasquatch doesn't like Larf? What if he does like him and wants to move in? What if he doesn't pick up his laundry? What if he eats meat? What if he's allergic to Eric? Or worse yet, what if he is a she? Larf really isn't sure he's ready to meet a girl. He hasn't had a bath in ever. Oh my goodness. Crazy. By the time he arrives, Larf is having second thoughts. He really does enjoy being on his own. So when it says that he's having second thoughts, it means that he's kind of doubting it. He doesn't really know if he wants to go because he likes being on his own, which is him and Eric. So let's see if he goes anyway. All of the activity, all of the people, and all of the noise are making things worse. Larf can hardly see straight, let alone think straight, all in this hubbub, because there's so many people around him and so many noises going on. Does the other Sasquatch actually... Shh, Remy. She sees a truck. Go sit down. Go sit down. Does the other Sasquatch actually like being around so many people? Will life with someone always be this loud? Let's see. Look, he's walking down to go see where the Sasquatch is. Sasquatch, this way. Suddenly, Larf spots the other Sasquatch. But something doesn't seem quite right. Why are its eyeballs not moving? Is that a zipper down its belly? And since when could a Sasquatch wear perfectly normal-sized running shoes? You aren't a real Sasquatch, Larf realizes aloud. The other Sasquatch removes its head. Of course I'm not. Sasquatches aren't real, the guy underneath replies. Oh no, how do you think Larf feels? Probably pretty sad, even though he was nervous about meeting this other Sasquatch. I think he was kind of excited too, right? To not be the only Sasquatch. There is no other Sasquatch. It was all a big fake. Larf is disappointed, but at least he can return to his quiet life in the woods. Then, while Larf is waiting for the bus back home, a voice says, "Your bunny is super cute." Larf looks up, and this time what he sees seems exactly right. It looks him right in the eyes and blinks. It's covered in hair and has no zipper, and its feet are enormous. What is he looking at? Is that a lady Sasquatch? My name is Cheryl, and this is Patricia, the other Sasquatch says, smiling. Like Larf, she has come to meet the real Sasquatch. Now it seems she has. So she came for the Sasquatch show too, but the Sasquatch show wasn't a real Sasquatch, so now she's meeting Larf, who is a real Sasquatch. Larf invites her over for supper next Wednesday. Supper is just another word for dinner. They are the only two of their kind in the whole world, after all. It's the polite thing to do. Cheryl agrees, but I should tell you, neither Patricia nor I eat meat. Oh, so they kind of have a few things in similar, right? They're both Sasquatches. They both don't eat meat. They both have little animal friends. He has Eric and she has Patricia. Larf decides that just as soon as he gets home, he is going to have a bath. After he does his laundry, of course. Oh, so that's so sweet. They got to be friends. And now he realizes that he's not the only Sasquatch in the world. So even though the show let him down, he was still able to meet Cheryl. And now he has a new Sasquatch friend. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. And you can always go into AR and you can practice reading it on your own and then go into AR and practice taking a quiz. Or go into Reading Eggs or Raz Kids for a little bit and practice reading some other books. All right, bye friends.